EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Los Angeles Chargers.
The kickoff for the Raiders.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Now here's Johnson. They're going to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down, Justin Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
11 yards there, first down. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels, and picking up some nice yardage.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've taken care of that early.
Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 27. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Tackle made.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good. On
2nd down, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. That's caught by Jackson. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 more yards. Complete to Deshaun Jackson. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
to the air again. Mariota.
42-yard line.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, Mariota. And a slant home in by Ruggs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Josh Jacobs.
The ball carrier.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mariota letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
The Charger D making things difficult, and it's fourth down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
So, yes, it's only three, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So if you guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac. Did you trade 6s for 3s? Things are going to work out in your favor.
26-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on second down. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. That one complete to Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Chargers.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. This is caught, and so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's good for 28 yards. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
The kickoff for the Chargers.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing, Mariota. And he'll find the row here. And they're running right through it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mariota. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Full right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Again, it's Mariota. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Third and long here for Mariota. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on fourth down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on fourth down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They go with Jacobs. And take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score. Chargers 14. Raiders 10.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fields this way up at the 17. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Herbert. And that is incomplete. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there. And it's third down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. A first down throw for Mariota. Right side caught by Jackson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Fielded in the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. Overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And has it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
It's complete left side to Aguilar. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 6.
Quick toss outright. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yardage.
14.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Following the interception here, Mariota. It's caught at the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's Cannon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this one is running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
3-yard line.
Mariota on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They run it with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The kick by Carlson is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Chargers.
A big spot for the rookie Herbert. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. The All-Pro in two positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chargers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Out of the gun, Herbert. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
48-yard line.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that,
come in a little bit later tomorrow.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Chargers' 43-yard line.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Play fake. Mariota steps away to his left. He'll run it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
And 5.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Maurice Hurst in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll look to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing here, Mariota. And it is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
7-yard line.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Here's Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Las Vegas, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with a win. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Miami next week. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they're